What is going on, DBN? Falcons fans, football fans everywhere. So, week 13, Atlanta Falcons host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. First off, I will be going to this game. Will be in attendance 1 o'clock p.m. Sunday in the Benz live. Now, as far as this game goes, we should get killed. When you look at this game, top to bottom, we should get killed. However, this is a divisional game, whether it looks like one or not, because, yes, they are the better team than us. But in divisional games, look, anything can happen. You can catch a team off guard any week. Tampa, they lost a few games. Now, they've won 2 straight. They're starting to feel good about themselves. And look, I don't want to face Tom Brady in December. I don't. That Tom Brady in December, January, or February, you do not want to face. But that doesn't mean that Tom Brady cannot be defeated. He is not undefeated in December. I'm not saying the Falcons are going to win. The Falcons should lose this game. If the Falcons want to win this game, if they want to win this game, they're going to have to play flawless football throughout. They cannot be like how they were in Jacksonville, where even though they won, they played very sloppy, especially in the second half. You play sloppy in the second half against Tom Brady, you're going to ultimately end up losing. So that's the bottom line. So if you want to talk about, first off, what we need to do on offense, is we need to pass the ball. We need to make smart decisions passing the football. Matt didn't have a good game last week. He didn't. Patterson carried this team on offense. And yes, we'll probably need that this week. They'll probably have to line him up at receiver a lot. Do a lot of screen passes. Scheme guys open. Get Kyle Pitts involved. Get him involved in the red zone. Get him involved. I know Matt took a shot at him before half last week and ultimately got intercepted. You're going to have to take those shots, and they're very 50-50, but you also have to find that balance of taking the shots and playing smart. Tampa's the number 1 rush defense in football. And outside of Patterson, we got all of our running backs basically are shit, or we won't use to see what they are or not. Like Wayne Gallman, for example. I mean, he's been on our roster the whole season. Look what he did last year in New York. I mean, no, it wasn't Derrick Henry or Nick Chubb what he did, but he was productive enough to keep the Giants in those games, especially down the stretch last year. See what he has. Give him his reps. I know Allison, I think he had an illness or so last week. If he's better, play him. Get him involved. See what he is. Quadre Allison, he's dibbled throughout our practice squad, and Dan Quinn didn't use him. See what you have in the guy to at least see if he's worth a roster spot next year or not. If he's not worth it, we could just cut ties with him completely. If he is, then we'll move forward with him. But that's what we have to do on offense. We have to play smart football. We have to control the time possession. And we're simply going to have to get points on the board. We cannot settle, especially in the red zone. We're going to have to get touchdowns on the board. Now, that goes over to the defense. The defense can bend, but it cannot break. This defense breaks, Tom Brady is going to slice us apart. However, we have to go out on defense and we have to play good football. We have to win the third down battles. Bottom line, we've been awful on third down this year. If you want any shot of beating this Bucs team, you have to control the clock and you have to win third down on offense and defense, and that is a very tough task. So, personally, you ask me, what are we going to have to do? We're going to have a master class on offense. That's what we're going to have to do. Otherwise, we'll just get killed by Tampa. But anyways, you can really, the Tampa fans, of course, the bandwagons, the Brady Dick Riders starting to come back out. Listen, they've been around. They're going to stay around. When Tom Brady retires, who are they going to root for? But, hey, look, this is a game that, when you look at it, Falcons should lose. But these division games, anything can happen. So we'll just have to see what happens. But I'll be in attendance on Sunday, 1 o'clock p.m. And we'll see if the Falcons can pull off this upset. Look, down the stretch, there was I think it was like 2019, we won in San Francisco. We won in New Orleans. Now, we're not a very good home team, but down the stretch, we've proven we can pull off some upsets. But if you want to talk about playoffs, Falcons fans, we win one game against Jacksonville, you want to talk about playoffs. If we beat Tampa Bay somehow, maybe then I'll start to entertain that. But right now, I'm focused about is beating Tampa Bay, which, as I've said, is going to be a very tough task. We'll see what happens, and I'm out.